This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, residents of Bimini giving their take on the pullout of the super fast ferry from that northern island. The fast ferry was implemented 2 years ago and was viewed as a critical link to the island's tourism industry. Now, there was much controversy leading up to its arrival, but despite its departure, Biminites remain optimistic about the island's tourism picture. Megan Shepard has our top story.
For the past 2 years, residents on the island of Bimini have been accustomed to an influx of tourists, thanks to the fast ferry service coming from Florida. But as of January 10th, that service has been discontinued. In a statement issued by Resorts World officials, the decision was made in hopes of improving transportation to the island for hotel guests by reintroducing daily non-stop flights from the United States. Now, residents on the island say they have great confidence in resort operators and are not bothered by the pullout of the fast ferry service.
I profit from it because I wait for them for 3 years, going on 3 years. When we used to tell the people from out at the harbor, they used to tell the people, and I wait for them for like 3 years. But now I still believe something else going to happen. I have a belief that something else going to happen. I don't think they pull out just to leave us stranded, but something else going to happen.
I trust the fellow with doing the business up there. I think for the kind of money he invested in this town, I would say he mightn't be involving us with what's going on. But I know for sure the kind of money he dump up there, he got some better things coming in here.
The people that put all that money up there are not going to just pull out and leave. I think eventually we're going to have another boat, probably two. I've heard something through the grapevine, but you can't listen to everything you hear, but I heard that there's going to be another boat here in another maybe 8 weeks or so, maybe 2 boats.
There was much controversy surrounding the introduction of the fast ferry service that included the construction of the pier that many environmentalists did not agree with. But these residents believe that the new pier will be put to good use very shortly. While air services have been implemented to the island, residents say this is a slower pace than what they are now used to. But despite this slight downturn in visitors, they are confident that numbers will pick up in the near future.
This kind of time is be slow anyhow. So right now with him, he's just trying to put some things together that whenever he open up. But I know it's going to be better. I feel 100% sure it's going to be twice as bad as it was.
Last year, we had season straight through when the boat could get in. Also, the first part of the week when the boat could get in, we had season straight through. But now we can be off like, if we don't come this in the middle of March, so we get like 2 months in between. So things should be down, things will be down. But they say that they're going to fly a lot of people in.
Member of Parliament for Bimini and Tourism Minister, the Honorable Obi Wilscombe, says hotel officials plan to continue to use the docking facility to accommodate a smaller vessel. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Megan. Well, a local couple investing over $500,000 in Grand Bahama's tourism industry. The recently renovated property is becoming a popular stay for tourists throughout the world. And tonight, they're also inviting Bahamians to experience the property during their leisure time. It is a newly renovated resort that is now locally owned and operated by Emil Jarrett and his wife. He says they acquired the property last June and since then have been working extremely hard to turn the villas into a dream vacation property for tourists who are looking for a taste of paradise.
Solar heated hot tub, swimming pool, kayaks. We have bikes on the property. We have 2-bedroom units also available. And we have Madcap Restaurant and Bar, which is run by my wife over here.
He says they have been able to hire approximately 34 young Grand Bahamians, including one person from the nation's capital as a masseuse.
Actually, we're quite proud of our masseuse because she comes from the Atlantis at the Mandarin Spa. She's been there for like 7 or 8 years, and she relocated to Grand Bahama, and so we're proud to have her here on board with us. So we've got a lot of things happening for us here at Seabreeze.
So far, the family resort is making a big impression on tourists and residents alike. 3 stray manatees have moved in the canal waters near the resort and are proving to be quite an attraction. Marketing Director Angela Roll says the villa has a special offering just for Bahamians.
A day pass that they can come and take advantage of, which includes the snorkeling, the petting of the manatees. The day pass is, it's really fun for persons who haven't even tried kayaking. I tried it here for the first time, and it's a wonderful experience. I got in my uniform, went into the boat, and you get to see the waterways of Grand Bahama, which is quite beautiful because we have a lot of beautiful homes that's around the waterway. So it's something different for you to do if you're off on a day off, or you have family and your kids. You can bring them down to Seabreeze and enjoy the property.
She adds that locals have also been flocking to the restaurant that is located on the property.
We have also, like he said, a dinner massage, which is $75. Where else can you get massage on the waterway, under the gazebo, under the stars, and have dinner for only $75? Very romantic. It's a family-oriented place, and Seabreeze is like one of the names that's becoming popular in Grand Bahama and Madcap restaurants.
The Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce is seeking to change its image within the community. Despite having the name Grand Bahama within its title, members say businesses outside of the city often look at the organization as a Freeport chamber when it's not.
And it's the determination of the chamber to change that perception, and that the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce embraces all businesses on this island. We are planning some tremendous initiatives in conjunction with some of the other committees for 2016. And really, I believe that the lack of participation by some of the businesses in the outlying settlements of Grand Bahama simply because they're not aware of the membership benefits that are inherent in chamber membership.
Now, Palmer says that is about to change very soon.
Education, of familiarization, of having participation by these business owners in the East and West Grand Bahama areas, invitations to chamber events so they can experience firsthand what it means to participate in the membership of the chamber. The Chamber of Commerce, really the objective at the end of the day is to benefit the entire island of Grand Bahama, and really only through the combined efforts and utilization of the human resources from the entire island can we really achieve that objective.
In other news, the Ministry of Labor putting a number of establishments on notice regarding investigations into complaints of abuse of workers at some establishments. This coming as a local activist is giving the government high marks for its handling of a recent matter that caused grave concern here on this island. Joan Davis-Roll has this report.
There's said to be some new developments involving the general manager of Memories regarding that controversy with the Grand Bahama Youth Choir.
Having been working closely with the Labor Department and the Ministry of Labor and the Ministry of Immigration, we are happy to know that Mr. Varela would not be here anymore. From information I've gathered from the ministry, I found out that his work permit has been revoked for the 12th of January. He was given 30 days to get his affairs in order to leave the country. From what I understand also, corporate for Memories has asked the government to just give them some leniency to replace him. The fact of the matter that he's not going to be there too much longer.
It was the outcome that local activist Troy Garvey was calling for as he brought national attention to an issue which he says had far-reaching implications.
It's going to be a new day in the Bahamas now. You cannot just come here and treat people the way you want to treat people because you invest in a couple dollars. And so, it is paramount that things change in our country now. We cannot take no more of the ill treatment, the abuse, just to say you're earning a paycheck.
Garvey is commending the government for its swift action in dealing with an issue which he believes will send a strong message and set a positive precedent in this country.
But, I'm elated to know that the government took a stance so quickly on the matter It is very, very good to know that the people know or will feel now that they have someone to go to when they meet these type of challenges. I want to commend the government for taking the action so quick. I want to thank the employees, and I want to thank Kevin Tomlinson and the choir for their support. Without them, this probably wouldn't have been able to be done.
He says the rights of workers in this country must be protected.
I want to thank those workers who took the initiative to reach out to me and make this possible today.
Joan Davis Roll, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. There's more news right after this.